Metrorail trains are expected to resume operations from the 1st of July. Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula and the passenger rail agency say limited trains will operate under strict conditions. ENC reporter Ronald Masinda joins us from Langa in Cape Town. How's it going to work today, Ronald?
Yes, a very good morning to you, Jane, here from Langa, where, of course, Minister Mbalula is expected to make that announcement next week. And one of the biggest concerns here in the Western Cape is whether or not will the central line be up and running again later this year. Of course, PRASA and the minister made that promise earlier this year in an announcement here in Langa, where they mapped out a phased plan initially, where they said that commuters will be transported by buses until the trains will operate around September and November later this year. But all those plans seem to have come to a screeching halt, given that construction hasn't really started here on these train lines. I'm going to step out quickly. So just to give the viewers one of the issues that is faced here on the central line, many people have decided to accommodate or build their informal settlement structures here. This area sees around 3,000 people living here, Jane. So this is one of the concerns that PRASA raised earlier this year, where they said that they will try by all means to find suitable accommodation for people living in areas like here in Langa, so that in order for them to start construction, and we are yet to see any signs.
All right, and you just wonder why it's taking so long to get to grips with this issue, to get the trains moving.
Yes, indeed, Jane. Well, of course, it is an important route as well for people living in areas like Khayelitsha and Mitchells Plain, where over 1 million people have used trains in the central line. And the President Ramaphosa, in his State of the Nation address earlier this year, making that announcement, saying that he will allocate around 1.4 billion rand to get this central line up and running. But the concerns are that things have come to a halt, given the impact of the lockdown, where construction couldn't take place. And now we are sooner to hearing from PRASA and the minister as to what the plans going forward, because I mean this central line has really been one that hasn't been operating for a long time. In fact, the last time the central line operated was around October last year, and many people had to find other means of transport. And as you know, Cape Town, with its traffic problems, many people resorting to taking minibus taxis just to get to work, and just adding to the congestion in the traffic. So many people still want to see the central line operating. We have seen that Metrorail has been advertising, saying that they are ready to start in, but obviously they will start in quite a limited capacity. And also it seems like plans are afoot to also ensure that people, once the trains start operating, that they abide by the COVID-19 protocol, with a limited amount of people will be allowed in carriages. And also security seems to also be a part of the plans for PRASA, to ensure that security ensures that people abide by those COVID-19 protocols.
Yeah, they've got lots of work to do, haven't they? Ronald, thank you.